We are getting some reports here that you're holding a roughly $400 million stake in Allstate. Can you talk to us about some of your holdings right now, if that's true, what you like, what you don't like?
Well, I can't talk about a number of the companies that we're involved with because we're on the board, so
Okay.
we can't really speak of them when the windows are closed. Sometimes I can talk about them, but not at this moment in most of them. It's true that we do own Allstate. I never said that publicly. We never put that out publicly. But Allstate was a good example of a company that was undervalued. Yeah, we bought it, I don't know, six months ago, and it was around 90s. And I mean, but that's a good example where you could take a company. So we looked at that. I mean, I can say it. I guess it got out because we didn't publicize it. But we looked at Allstate as just a value store because if you looked at Progressive, for instance, Progressive was 17 times EBITDA, as I remember. Allstate was 7. Allstate's a great company. Progressive's a great company, I guess. So we really studied Allstate and said, why the hell is it only 7? And it's because they should be doing certain things, what they already said they were doing. So actually, this one, it might have got around that we owned it. I don't know. But we never even had to talk to the company because the company lived up to what they were sort of saying they were going to do, which was to transition a lot of their model. Well, in other words, they would take down a lot of costs that were excessive, we thought, and to go more directly to the consumer. So we did nothing there. Hey, but we did pretty well in it. I'm proud to say. And it wasn't really my idea. It was one of the guys that came in, one of the bright young guys that we have working for us, and he came up with it. And he's a guy named Andrew Tenno, and he really did a hell of a lot of work on it. I got to say, I admired his work ethic on it, and we put a fair amount of money into it. I'm not saying how much. I'm not going to tell you how much, but hey, obviously when I tell you, we put in, when we do it, we put in a fair amount of capital. So,
it's currently being reported that about 400 million was put in, so it got out, as you said.
I'm not going to, I just say that kind of investment is what we make because we don't do that many investments. We try to concentrate them.